Well, still on the hashtag Fix the Country protest, it's good to let you know that we do have Bennett Joseph also joins us live from Ghana to bring further perspective on the conversation this morning. Bennett, it's a pleasure to have you on the news this morning. Bennett, can you hear me? Good morning.
Good morning, Joe Hansen. It's a pleasure to bring you this report live from Accra in Ghana.
Absolutely. So let's go straight into it, Bennett. This morning, the hashtag Fix the Country campaign was actually committed to hold on July the 3rd. Let me ask you, Bennett, what changed?
Okay, so Akwaba was the language that greeted us when we got to Ghana yesterday. It's the local parlance for welcome. However, the meat of the story here in Ghana is that the Inspector General of Police meeting with the conveners of the hashtag Fix the Country protest behind closed doors expressed concern that the protest might not be able to go on because the police might not be able to guarantee the security of the protesters. The Inspector General of Police, in person of Inspector General James Bonwe, said that his concern has to do with the rise of COVID-19 cases and that he will not be able to guarantee the security of protesters. So protesters are now willing to suspend the protest and hoping that they will be able to fix a new date for the protest so that the protest can go on.
Interesting. Well, Bennett, I'm sure you can hear me. Does it look like the conveners will go ahead with the protest in spite of court injunctions and the spread of COVID-19 concerns in the country? I mean, we just saw a video where they said when it was time for the burial, they never cared about COVID-19. But when it's time for the protest, it's all about COVID-19. What's your thought on this?
The protesters feel like there is a double standard being put out here when it comes to the concern of COVID-19. And this is because just last month, there was a burial of the former Secretary General of the National Democratic Congress, where a lot of top political dignitaries attended the funeral. So the protesters are saying if the government was willing to break COVID-19 protocol over that funeral, why are they not willing to break the same protocol over a protest where Ghanaians are hoping that they will be able to express their displeasure over some economic and political concerns? Ghana currently records over 95,000 COVID-19 cases. So it's understandable for the government to say, yes, we are looking at COVID-19 as the reason why we do not think this protest should hold. But the language remains the same from the angle of protesters. And later today, I'll be speaking to one of the chief conveners of the protest. They tell me that they'll fix another date to make sure that the protest goes on. But the Inspector General of Police says that there's an executive injunction saying that limiting the number of public gatherings. And this is the situation right here. Essentially, they are citing COVID-19 as the reason why they may not be able to go on with the protest. But we hope to see how things play out, and then we'll be following the story from here to bring you up to speed.
All right, Bennett, I do understand that there's a little lag between my communication and to yours. I mean, that's technology, by the way, but I still need to ask you this question. Is this protest considered in any way to be politically motivated?
Okay, so Ghana is a multilateral party system when it comes to their political space. But there are two political parties that dominate the political space, which is the National Democratic Congress, the party of the former president John Mahama, and of course the party of Nana Akufo-Addo, which is the New Patriotic Party. So these two parties are the dominant political parties in Accra, Ghana. So yes, there is that suspicion that the protest has some kind of political underpinning. Do not forget that the Ghanaian presidential election, which took place in December of 2020, was a tightly contested presidential election. But I mean, Nana Akufo-Addo won that election by about 56.1%, which goes to show that the man enjoys a bit of goodwill amongst the Ghanaian people. But if Ghanaians are now saying they want to protest against the administration of Nana Akufo-Addo, it places a very big question mark if Nana Akufo-Addo still enjoys the goodwill of Ghanaians. But we'll see how things play out within the next couple of days and see if Nana Akufo-Addo has lost that goodwill among Ghanaians. But yes, there is that suspicion that this protest could be politically motivated, considering the fact that the Nana Akufo administration has been able to attract foreign direct investment into the country, and also they've been able to put in policies that support education of young Ghanaians. So, but let's see how things play out, and we'll be able to tell if this is a genuine concern of Ghanaians against the ills in society, or if this is a political language against the Nana Akufo-Addo administration.
I want to say thank you so much, Bennett Joseph, for keeping an eye, especially on the hashtag Fix the Country right there in Ghana. We'll talk to you soon.